Today's adventure begins as the recording of this. It is Tuesday, October 8th, 2024. Birds are chirping. Sun is moderately shining. Not a lot of cloud cover at the moment, but that's going to change drastically because a Hurricane Milton, is slated to hit the shore of the west coast of Florida and come across central Florida starting tomorrow night. The 7-Eleven here, Celebration 7-Eleven, is completely out of gas except for one pump. That is why there are a few vehicles parked over there. I am heading to Hollywood Studios, and I'm going to see if the Skyliner is running and then head over to EPCOT and then EPCOT back. I'm sure the wait times will be pretty low. The parks have not closed yet. Disney usually will close when things get very drastic. When it's time to close, they will make that decision. But right now they're open. I booked a reservation, and I'm going to see what the parks are like. Welcome, everyone. Adam the Woo here. This place was a beehive of activity yesterday. Got some coffee inside. However, they did have a couple pallets of water in there as I'm filming this, but no gas. Only one pump of gas, as you can see right here. I'm heading to the Disney parks. See what's happening in there. I'm inviting you to join me. It's good to have you here. There's a storm approaching. Tomorrow night, slated to hit. Join me, shall you? Going over some little speed humps here. Skyliner's running, Bigfoot. I mean, again, it's not windy yet, but things are going to change quickly. I probably should have got over in that lane. But I'm in it to win it now. I'm in it to win it, Bigfoot. Yeah, that's the thing. You wouldn't even know that there's a storm brewing as it has us looking right now. Speed hump. I'm gonna ride the Skyliner. I'm going to. Obviously, when it gets windy, they close the Skyliner down even before it starts getting too windy. They lock them down. They just kind of have them dangling up there. Right now they're moving though. Parked over here in the Mickey section.
If you could please walk on this side.
Mind this experience up or write it on your favorite child's forehead. Remember, that's the kid you take home with you.
It's also interesting. I am not bringing an umbrella in here at all. I didn't even consider it, which is really weird. Complete polar opposite. It's going to be doing a 180. The weather's going to be doing a 180 in the next 24 to 36 hours. Check the track earlier, and it's still coming.
Good morning, welcome to Hollywood Studios. This tram is still boarding.
I'm gonna walk up here. I don't think I need to take the tram from here.
Just follow along down this way, there'll be crosswalk up ahead.
You got the tram here. Entrance is right over there. Magic Kingdom is definitely one that you would lean towards taking the tram more than Studios and EPCOT. At least from my point of view. You know, it's a little warm. Not as overcast as I assumed. You know what they say when you assume something? You make a you-know-what out of you and me. Paraphrasing. Here's the weather at a couple minutes before 11 a.m. 80 degrees, cloudy. There is a hurricane warning in effect. But as of right now, it's not slated. Yeah, it's not even really slated to start raining, according to the weather app I just looked at. Currently, at this exact moment, it's just going to be cloudy later until around midnight tonight as I'm filming this. Now from here I can see there is a little bit of wind. It's not a lot of wind, but there is a little bit of wind. You can see on the flags there at the entrance into studios, the wind is, I don't want to say it's picking up. It's definitely not picking up, but there is enough wind to make the flags be blowing around a little bit for effect. All right, have made it in. Again, you wouldn't even, looking at this now, you would not assume that there was any imminent storm. Well, there is a storm, definitely not imminent, but any imminent danger that will be approaching Central Florida in the next day or so. Just kind of like the vibe right here doesn't really show that. I like this Mickey Runaway Railway bird shirt right here, but also take a look at this. This is like a MGM Studios-esque logo, throwback style, right? It's not called MGM Studios anymore. But that's pretty awesome. That is very similar to the logo from MGM Studios. Here's a new one here, which has all 4 of the parks. Also, when it comes to the storm, really they haven't they got the projected path, but they haven't got the actual path yet. So it'd be interesting to see if it veers off to the north or to the south. But as of now, it's coming for Florida. All of the state is going to get wind, rain, lightning, possible tornadoes, thunderstorms, lots of flooding. It just depends on where the eye will be crossing over. I guess that's more of what I'm trying to say. Just checking the wait times, and it appears as if the Hollywood Tower down Sunset is only a 20-minute wait. So you got Hollywood Boulevard here, and then you got the Chinese Theater down at the end of that. And this is the fictional, well, an artistic rendering, Disney's artistic rendering of real old Hollywood out in California, and this is Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood Tower. 20-minute wait right now. I think I'm gonna go get in line. And as I look at it, the lightning lane looks pretty short, but the regular line looks a little lengthy. I'm gonna say it's probably longer than 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that's probably more than 20 minutes if the line is stretched all the way back there. Rock and Roller Coaster, according to, actually right here's the wait times right here. So Falcon is 50, Rise is 50, Muppet Vision 10, 45 Runaway Railway. Yeah, it's 50 minutes, let's see, Walt Disney Presents continuous shows, sing along at 11:30. Let's see, Toy Story Land, these are moving very quick. Rock and Roller Coaster is 40 minutes, Tower's 20. Again, I think it's a little more than 20 minutes, just my opinion. All right, I decided to go ahead and start heading over to the Skyliner because the cloud formations are starting to formulate quite a bit. So I figure I should probably get the Skyliner ride in before it gets shut down because the wind is starting to pick up a little bit more than how it was. And I think it is gonna rain. I don't think the weather I was looking at on my phone, I don't know, this looks, yeah, look at this. And the thing is, you never know, I could get over to EPCOT or I could even get over to the Caribbean Beach Station and the thing could shut down. And if that's the case, I have to take a bus back over. But as of right now, I have my own compartment. I love when it's like you have your own compartment in here and you have your own Skyline ride going off up into the clouds. Well, not way below the clouds. Unless it's foggy, then the cloud is engulfing the ground level. Again, I'm not a meteorologist, but the fog is basically a cloud. Nice, you got the wind coming in from there. There's no air conditioning in here, but you really don't need it when these are moving. The thing is, when they stop moving, that is when it gets a little warm, hot, humid. But when it's moving, it's not too bad. The wind comes in from up here. And you can manually open and close these. You can like reach up, open them and close them. If it's starts to rain in or it's too hot and they're closed automatically, you just reach up and close them. I've done that before, which I believe is not frowned upon because they're just a simple little thing though. So if you get up in one and it's, for some reason it's closed, all you got to do is just push that thing like that. At least I think it's allowed. It's also interesting. I'm getting one without the spiel. Usually there's some dialogue that's going on that's being projected out of that speaker right there. Look at everyone rolling in. In fact, I can hear the noises from the other gondolas. My gondola has no noises. It's a noiseless. Nice, the breeze coming through this top up there. Got my Crocs on with socks. Listen to that wind. thing is swaying. It's swaying now. Woo! I might not get back over to studios on this thing. It might be a bust. They might shut this bad boy down. These things, doesn't take much wind to get these things swaying. I would imagine they're going to put these away too. So these are the little areas here where they store them. You got storage area there, you got storage area over there. I would imagine they will store all of them starting tonight or tomorrow, but I don't know for sure. Not a lot of people over here at the Skyliner station. This is definitely really mellow in comparison. So you have over to EPCOT there. You have over to Art Animation and Pop Century. Look, there's like no one in the line for that. And then I'm going that way. 107. Here I come. Wheel. There's a zoomed in view of where they store them over there. Again, would imagine they will be putting them away. I don't know if they'll leave them just dangling from the wires during the storm, but they might. Spaceship Earth over there, Guardians. Clouds definitely starting to formulate. Really nice breeze in here with the windows open. No narration on this one either. Just to show how much this is swaying, I'm kind of zoomed in on Swan and Dolphin over there. Keeping it kind of level. The gimbal's keeping it level from the inside. But you can see how those stickers are swaying on the side of the gondola. That's the sway this thing's getting. Hope it translates to camera. It might not, but yeah. A little sway. Which adds to the experience. Looking at the wait times at studios, I knew something was up with the Hollywood Tower because now it states 50 minutes. Yeah, I knew it wasn't 20. Parks are busier than I thought they would be. Scroll up here to EPCOT where I'm heading. 40 minutes for Ratatouille. It's not horrible, but with a incoming storm, I thought it would be less than that. 25 for Spaceship Earth. 15 for Nemo and Friends. 25 for The Land? 5 minutes for Mexico. That's usual. 40 for Frozen. Definitely some normal wait times, to be honest. There's a speedway over here, as of this moment, appears to have fuel. A lot of places around Central Florida are out of fuel. This kind of, I want to call it hidden, but it's kind of secluded back here away from most people, unless you're driving around the back of Epcot going to the resorts. You wouldn't know the speedway was back here. Looks as if there is fuel there. People are lining up. Some cases of water down there as well. Yep, they got gas here as of now. Gonna be going over the top of Ratatouille. I kind of prefer the Skyliner without having the narration, in all honesty. soothing sounds of the Skyliner. It's a friendship boat over there. Does not appear to be moving. No one really coming in from this entrance either. Pass holder entrance here, which I could use. However, you can use any of them because there's 4 or 5 cast members here just waiting for anyone. So I'm gonna use the regular line. Oh, I'm noticing over in the Canada Pavilion, they've already closed down a couple things, and they have some, I don't want to call them ropes, but they have the tie downs over the top of some of the Food and Wine Festival area over in the Canada section. Also, this is interesting as well. Seeing this with a lot of the food festival booths, you cannot walk up and order here. They have the tarps over these, so you must just maybe only mobile order. There are people getting food, but you cannot walk up to quick service and get food. Well, you can order, you just can't walk up and order. You have to, I'm guessing, do a mobile order. That's what I meant to say. You can still go up and get food from the food festival booths. You just cannot, you can't order, so you can just see how they don't have the cast members standing behind the little order stations. So that's kind of interesting, right? Never seen that before. All right, this little gift shop over here is closed, as well as that one is all closed up also. Over here, the popcorn stand is also closed up. They have the little drape up at the popcorn stand. No popcorn over in this section. It's a brand new Best Day Ever Figment shirt, and then this Mickey I haven't seen before either. It's one way to do it. You just kind of stanchion it right there into the ground to keep that from blowing away. That's actually pretty smart, to be honest. Here enough to realize there's usually a little food stand there. You can see the little diamond shape with a diamond shape here, where there's usually a menu board that kind of stands about 6-7 feet tall. They have removed a lot of that stuff in preparation for the high winds that are coming through. Just little things you notice when you're here a lot, like I am. I walked past another one of the food festival stands. Now I realize what they're doing with the registers. The registers are tucked away inside where they give you the food, and the outdoor registers are the ones that are all kind of tarped up. So you can walk up and get food from the food stands without mobile ordering. It's kind of confused, and then I walked past one and figured it out.
Yes, it's 10th anniversary. I mean, back when they were still, well, they're still in love. They used to be in love as boyfriend and girlfriend, of course. And even before that, we've known you for a very, very long time. And you guys got married here at MGuard, right?
Ran into Kyle here, who is, you're standing up on a little ledge. There you go.
That's exactly our height difference.
So
right
we're both perusing around the parks to see the updates.
There's a lot going on. Did you see the benches too? They're all zip tied as well.
The benches are zip tied? I missed that.
Italy.
I'm going to go over there. You got a head start on me by going around World Showcase. I'm just now going into World Showcase because I started on this from the Skyliner perspective.
It's a lot to be done. Which, do you think they're closing tomorrow?
I think they're going to close tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. Today's Tuesday as I'm filming this. Do you film in real time?
Yeah, usually. I'll usually film here and then post the next day.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll post the day of.
Yeah. Any updates that people don't see in mine, can check out Kapala's
guys.
video for updates. Yeah.
It's good seeing you.
Good to see you too, man. Stay safe.
You stay safe too.
Yeah, they have zip tied these things down really, really good. They are they're getting ready, definitely. So if you want to order anything, you got to go up to the actual counter right there, not up to these. These are the zip ties over here that Kyle was referring to, all zip tied down. Not necessarily zip ties, but it just, what do they call these things when you clamp those down? I should know the name of them working at a feed store, and you tie those down with the hay bales down. But that's been a long time ago. But they basically, you have the ratchet straps without the ratchets. And over here as well, they all got it all ready to go, just in case. Be on the safe side. Yeah, that seems to be pretty par for the course with putting the orange bags and then strapping them down. That's definitely a good call because those are the registers right there. It's definitely not empty through here, but it's also definitely not busy. Walking past the American Adventure Pavilion and all that. This is the view looking into Japan. Again, there's plenty of elbow room. Not busy, but also not completely empty. I was expecting it to be a little emptier. Nice view across World Showcase Lagoon right there with Spaceship Earth off in the distance. Got the insects making their noises up in the trees. Oh, that breeze feels, I will say the breeze feels really dang good coming across the lagoon. It is very, very pleasant, especially now that the sun is not completely beaming down with the cloud formations. Over there atop of Spaceship Earth off in the distance, definitely. I'm really surprised it hasn't started raining out, but it certainly looks like it's going to. Noticing as you go out of World Showcase, Back towards the Skyliner, making my way at the Penn Station. It's all tarped up, stanchioned off. Now going back on the Skyliner. Looks like I'm going to get lucky and I'm going to be able to get back over to studios via the Skyliner. Or I could just walk. Could walk. Yeah, considering there's a good possibility I might be inside for a couple days, not able to walk out and about, at least for a day. You never know how the storm's going to be. Probably should get some steps in. Might be secluded inside, hunkering down sooner than later, so get the steps in now. There's a pretty nice walk path too. You go past the boardwalk, go out of the back of World Showcase, through the boardwalk, and then you take a nice little walk path over. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I got a honkage. Of course, I think it's honking because it's getting ready to go underneath that bridge, but either way, I'm gonna pretend that honk was for me. They were doing some heavy construction up here on this building. It looks like that building is now done being constructed on and is finished. A lot of club cars out parked over here. Next to a little laundry facility, walking parallel to the resort, right along the little path. You know what's interesting? I haven't seen, well, I have back there. I saw the friendship boats, but I haven't seen any along this little section going over to studios. Or at least not in the time frame. Now that I say that, one's going to appear. Watch. Wait, coming through. And of course, one thing about, I was gonna say, of course, there's the friendship boats over here. One thing about hurricanes that approach, snakes and gators end up in places they aren't usually seen because of flooding issues. It's not unlikely to see a gator just walking in an area you wouldn't normally see a gator after a hurricane. Can I get a honkage? Can I get a honkage? Can I get a little honkage? Can I get a honkage? That's a no. Curious what they're doing. Training? Drive training? A lot of boats out here. Not only the friendship boats, but also the one I showed and then this little thing. Just on patrol here, checking it out. Made this walk a few times. I don't know if I've ever seen a little boat like this out here before. Not sure what they're looking for. And I'm gonna pop back over into Disney's Hollywood Studios. Over into Batu now. Doesn't look like everything's business as usual in here. Umbrellas all up, nothing stanchioned down. Zip tied down. Oh, this is tempting me to get a Ronto wrap over at Ronto Roasters. I think I will. Not too long of a line for a little Ronto. Cooking it up fresh over there, that robot is. Oh, that's different. Take a look at that. Zucchini wrap, grilled zucchini. think I'm gonna get one of those. They have pork rinds here too. Yeah. The zucchini wrap. Look at this. There's zucchini on this. Check it out. Zucchini wrap and some other. Oh, there's chickpeas on here. Love chickpeas. I never had this before. I got that and I got a lemonade. I'm eating on top of a trash can. Not Ronto. Zucchini. Zucchini wrap. Let's give this zucchini wrap a try. This must be something new. Grilled zucchini. I like it. Good flavor to it. Good stuff. Did have a lot of spice to it though. Had a little kick. A lot more kick on the stuff that was on top of the zucchini than I expected. I like it though. I like spicy stuff, but it was yeah, that had some kick to it. Would get that again, however. Would get it again. Oh wow, there's troopers over here. I was wondering why. It's a big congregation of people. Troopers. Oh, and Kylo. Kylo's out. Kylo's out. Kylo.
And now understand.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving, they say.
Approach now.
Oh, the coasts are going by. Toy Story Land. Yeah, really not a whole lot of differences here. Haven't really started patting anything down or stanchioning any. I don't want to keep using that word. It'll be long before the winds really pick up. It's starting to be a little bit of a breeze, but yeah, not bad yet. But it will be. It will be. Heading out. Gotta go home. Got a few last-minute things. Well, day before things to take care of at my homestead. Got most of it done yesterday. Still a few more things to do tonight and tomorrow morning before this thing comes ashore tomorrow evening as I'm filming this. (7-Eleven) over on the 192 public side. Very busy, but looks as if they have fuel. Everyone trying to get their last minute fuel fill-ups. I bet Publix is very busy. Someone that does not need to worry about fuel, but does need power, are these dang Cybertrucks that keep following me everywhere. Hello, little squirrel. So I noticed yesterday they started putting some of the tents and inflatables away. And now the only thing left out here are the pumpkins at the church. They have removed all the inflatables and even the tent system off of the top of the rack there. It's like they have tied up all the chairs over here, which is kind of good. All the rocking chairs that are usually out here along the lake shore in Celebration, just so they don't all blow away. They do not need these things flying all up and down Market Street and into the water, so they've kind of roped it all off here. Is cool around anywhere? Nope, I don't see cool, but I definitely see a little turtle right there. See, there's like a little turtle right down there in the water, peeking its head up. You ready for the storm, turtle? You look ready. You look ready. I think the turtle's ready. All right, as I'm sitting here back home now, this is the up-to-dated time frame as of now. Again, this is going to change by tomorrow, and as it really approaches the shore, I'm sure it's going to shift a little bit. But as of right now, tomorrow night around 7, it's going to be approaching the shore, probably 9, 10 p.m., midnight-ish. It's like it's going just north of Sarasota and going to be going right through just south of Tampa. And by Thursday at 7 a.m., right over Celebration Disney World area. Again, this is current, and this is just, things change a little bit. So it should shift north, south, or it could stay the course. All right, I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over. Another forecast map here. Kind of showing the same thing. It's going to be a category 2 once it crosses over. It's a 4 now. So it's going to lose a little bit of its muster when it comes across, but a category 2 hurricane coming across the state is still, that is no joke.